New tonight, it's been 1 week since the explosion at the Valero refinery in Port Arthur, and residents say they're still picking up the pieces after the powerful blast rocked their homes. It comes as 2 more people decide to join a class action lawsuit filed by a local attorney. Good evening, I'm Nick Canizales.
And I'm Cladra Rhodes. 12 News reporter Spencer Plato spoke to some people who say they're worried about whether their houses are safe to live in.
Nick, Cladra, for many in Port Arthur, the explosion wasn't just something that startled them. It shifted their homes and shattered their windows in a sudden blast that may have only lasted seconds, but left behind damage they could be dealing with for years.
I just thank God we made it. That's all I can do is thank God. But it's not good.
A terrifying moment that has turned into lasting damage inside Douglas Lumpkin's home.
It cracked the sheetrock and it shifted my house.
Lumpkin had 2 windows shattered in his Port Arthur home after a fiery blast at the Valero Port Arthur refinery across the street.
When it shook the house, I heard this thing fell, now it's stuck. But my wife didn't put that tape on there. But anyway, it fell and cracked this glass.
From shattered glass to shifting walls. He says the blast left visible scars throughout the house.
You see in this cone over here and right there. Right there. And right here in this corner. And you can tell it shifted the house because look how it got to lean this way.
Just down the road, Juan Van says his experience was just as intense.
Shook my house so bad I got cracks running down the beams.
He says some of his belongings were tossed across rooms.
A bunch of whatnots fell off the wall, picture frames and everything that we had on shelves, pots and pans all over the floor, so it made a pretty good mess around here.
Juan says his home, just 2 years old and newly renovated, now has cracks running through 18 beams.
See how this is solid? It was like that all the way down. Now I got gaps going all the way down, all the way around.
But his biggest concern,
Kind of nervous about the house because I'm not for sure.
Because it's talking about the foundation.
Yeah, you know, so I'm sure it leaned because like I say, my doors aren't, I got a couple of doors that aren't lining up.
for now, these homeowners say they're left waiting.
If we don't get no help, I got to put the bill myself.
And both men attended the town hall last week with the law firms, but haven't signed on yet. The lawsuit claims shock waves from the explosion caused widespread damage, including property loss, injuries, and costly repairs. In studio, Spencer Plato, 12 News.